Hello, children, and welcome to our Australian zoo, mate.
Zany, this ain't Australia, and, well, you're not Australian.
What are you talking about, mate? I love cooking shrimp on the barbie.
Okay, but, you're a zebra, Zany, from Africa.
Aw, man.
This week, we are learning to compare and order intervals of time. To do this, mates, we need our steps to success. So, step 1, I can say how many days there are in a week. Step 2, I can say how many weeks there are in a month. And step 3, I can compare different amounts of time. Step 4, I can order amounts of time. We need to be able to do these 4 steps in order for us to say that we can compare and order intervals of time. So, mates, why do we have to learn how to compare and order intervals of time? Well,
Welcome, fellow zookeepers. We need your help here at Jumanji Zoo. We really need your help. All the guests have nowhere to stay, and all the animals are running wild. Before you can help us, we need to show you how to compare and sequence different amounts of time. Well, this part is pretty straightforward. The days of the week include Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. There are some great ways in order to remember these.
1, you can make a song out of it. 2, you can label each day with something special you do. For instance, Monday is Make a Face Day. Tuesday is Touch Our Toes Day.
Or 3, you could take the first letter from each day and make a new one. Like mine. Mine says, my 2 wooden toys fight super slow. Why don't you try to come up with your own?
Just remember, there are 7 days in 1 week, which means there are 14 days in 2 weeks, and 21 days in 3 weeks. This is the same as adding 7 over and over again, or you're known as your 7 times tables.
So, how many days do you think there are in 4 weeks, children? Now, mates, you need to remember that every month has got 4 weeks. A great way to remember how many days there are in a month is to use your knuckles.
Look at the picture. Can you see that every knuckle on your hand is 31 days? And every dip between your knuckles is 30 days. Well, except for February. That one tries to confuse everyone.
so let's see if we can compare different amounts of time. Here we can see that a holiday to Egypt is about 2 weeks, and a holiday to Turkey is 9 days long. So we're going to find out which trip is longer. Well then, mates, we know that there are 7 days in 1 week, which means that in 2 weeks, all we gotta do is do 7 add 7, which means that there are 14 days in 2 weeks. Now, using our mathematical knowledge, we know that 14 days is more than 9 days, which means that the holiday to Egypt is longer than the holiday to Turkey. Step 4 then, mates, I can order amount of time. So here we've got some different amounts of time. We've got 2 weeks, the 15th of April to the 17th of April. We've got 18 days and 1 month. What we need to try to do is to order them from the least amount of time to the most amount of time. So the easiest way to do this is to know how many weeks or how many days there are in each one. So let's start with a simple one then. Then 2 weeks, we know that's about 14 days. From the 15th of April to the 17th of April, we know that's about 2 days. So straight away, I know that the 15th of April to the 17th of April is the smallest amount of time. Alright, and then we know, mates, that 2 weeks is 14 days, which is less than 18 days. So that's the next one that goes in order. Now it's between 18 days and 1 month. And we know in 1 month there's about 4 weeks in 1 month. Which is much bigger than 2 weeks and is much bigger than 18 days. So 18 days will go here, and then the largest amount of time would be 1 month. There we go, and we've ordered the amount of time. So we've managed to do step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. Which means, mate, that means we have learnt how to compare and order intervals of time.
This means you are all almost ready to be expert zookeepers and to help us here at Jumanji Zoo.
All we'd like you to do now is have a go ordering these 3 different times before having a go with the activity that we've got for you. Good luck, and remember, you can rewatch this video if you get stuck.
And if you're still not sure, ask a partner that you're working with, or go and find your teacher who will give you their support. Good luck!